So we saw this pro-abortion rally to protest the case that's coming up yesterday. It was outside the Supreme Court. This woman, here's an abortion activist. This woman, listen to the tone of her voice. Listen even beyond the arguments she's making. Listen simply to how she sounds. Tells you a lot about the abortion issue.
Where are the abortion providers at? Where are the future abortion providers at? Woo! Awesome. And a special shout out to where my people who had abortions. Where y'all at? Nothing about this work is gonna be without us. Woo! Awesome. So, as I said, I had an abortion when I was 19. It was honestly one of the best decisions of my life. I was simply not ready to become a parent, and that's really all you need to know.
Hey, lady, who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince? I mean, you just see her there. She's so strained. She's so pushing this narrative out there. I'm so happy that I killed my child. What a great decision I made. I definitely don't regret that, and it hasn't really damaged my life. I mean, anybody with eyes and ears can see that this is a tortured woman. You hear it in her voice, the shrieking, the screaming, the tension in what she's saying. Of course. I mean, look, people make mistakes all the time, okay? If you make a mistake, even if it's a mistake that bad, you can regret it, ask forgiveness, move on. But these people can't. They can't get over the pride and the horror that they may have committed such an egregious act. And it's not just one or two random activists. I mean, political activists, generally, they can be sort of eccentric people, right? But it's the same sort of tone of voice. It's the same kind of shrill, angry, tense, incredible tone that you see with congressmen and with senators when they do it. Rashida Tlaib, one of the members of the squad, goes out there, the exact same rally, same tone of voice, same ridiculous arguments.
Past year, I realized, my, are they obsessed with our bodies, how we talk, how we look, what we stand for? I mean, this type of policing of our bodies is so interconnected to all the social justice movements all around the country. I represent the third poorest congressional district in the country. This issue is an economic justice issue. This issue is a racial justice issue. And let me tell you, this obsession with our bodies. You know, I in the Michigan legislature for 6 years, used to say to people, yo, you know what? You're so freaking obsessed with what I decide to do with my body. Maybe you shouldn't even want to have sex with me or with you or with any women.
Hold on, pause it right there. I just need to correct the record before Rashida Tlaib continues. That is not something I have ever wanted to do. That is, of all the things that one could imagine doing with Rashida Tlaib, that is not one of them. So please do not accuse me of ever wanting to do that. That on the list of things I want to do, just in general in the world, that is very, very far down near the bottom. She goes on.
The power that we have over our bodies to push back and use that power in saying enough is enough. We won't stand by for you to commercialize, for you to profit, for you to do all the things you do to what? To make us less than in this country. Because that's what it does. So I want you to know there is more of us than them.
And there it is. That's her whole argument, right? She's making all of these really stupid, slogan-y arguments. They're like bumper stickers. They don't mean anything. When she says, we want to control our bodies. No, they don't. I mean, anybody who is even somewhat honest about the abortion issue would say it's not about your body that people are concerned. It's the child's body. So it isn't that. They say it's about making us less than. No, it's about we don't think you should kill babies. That's what it's about. You can try to argue that when you say we have to be able to kill babies for equality, but at least be honest about the issue. So she puts out these slogans, and then she finally gets to her real argument, which is there's more of us than there are of them. That's not a moral argument. There's more of us than them. It's not an argument from justice, or it's not ethical at all. You're just saying that you're a mob and you're going to force your will on other people. Justice be damned. Unborn baby be damned. Who cares? You're just going to do it. This was actually the subject of my talk last night at UC Santa Cruz. I was giving a talk on when democracy goes wrong. When democracy goes wrong is when people start making arguments like this, which is there's more of us than them. That's not coherent. I mean, duh, yeah, I guess any mob, any lynch mob in the world can go and effect their will on somebody. That doesn't make it right. You've got to argue beyond that. But Rashida Tlaib can't. Why? I don't know anything about Rashida Tlaib's past. I just know about her political ideology. And I know that she is trying to convince a lot of people, and maybe herself, of this argument that is untenable. It's indefensible. It's why she gets shrill. It's why she shrieks. It's why she makes these slogan arguments that fall flat. And it's eventually why she says, I want it. I mean, that's what that means, right? There's more of us than them. Is I want it. I'm going to do it. Me, 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 me. And not very convincing to the rest of us. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Wire, one of the fastest growing conservative media outlets in the country. If you enjoyed this video, and really, even if you didn't, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of our content.